Hi guys, I have some pieces of art from the lost art shelf that obviously nobody wanted, and I'm going to use them since they've been there for weeks to make a piece of art called mixed media. Mixed media art is a really cool thing you can do when you take things from painting and collage studio and other studios and put them together. So I already decided that I'm going to use this as my background for my collage, so I'll set that aside for just a second. And I think I just want half of each of these, so I'm going to stack them up. And to make it easy, well, half of these, I'm just going to tear them in half with the ruler like that. That's a really nice color. And I'll set those aside. And I think I'm going to use this to make a tree. I'm not even going to cut it. I'm just going to tear, because that gives you some interesting edges. Kind of a nice tree shape. A little different. And I've got these rubbing plates from the drawing studio. So I'm going to show you how to use these. We've got these really cool woodless colored pencils. They're called color sticks. They're just, it's like a color pencil but without the wood. And it goes, oh, and this is a rubbing texture plate. So I'm going to put that underneath the piece, hold it to keep it from moving. And I think I'll switch colors maybe. Get some yellow on here. Maybe try a different texture also. It's a nice way to add a lot of texture very quickly. Set those aside. Maybe my tree can be like right there. And I want to have a bear. So here's my paper that I decided to use for the bear. I'm going to go ahead and cut him out. I'm going to make him a grizzly bear. You can tell it's a grizzly bear because he's going to have kind of a bump behind his head. And I'm not worried about details, I'm just getting the main shape of his body. That's some nice color here. Grizzly bears also have very rough coats. And he's got paws sticking out in front here. And they also have a dish-shaped profile. It's kind of a cool thing about grizzly bears. So there's my grizzly bear, my tree, and I think I'll use maybe a little part of this for the trunk of the tree. Give that a little texture also. Cut that out. I think maybe I'll use the treetop over here. I like it like that. This is a little too tall. Maybe cut that down a little bit. Grizzly bear here. I've got some more of this to use along the bottom for grass. Grab these cool shape scissors from Collage Studio. Did not cut straight, but you know what? That's okay, because it just makes it slightly hilly. And stick it down. I've got something called paste here. If you haven't used this yet, it's on the collage cart. And you want to try to keep it flat if you're using it, like the surface of it. Keep it flat. Don't let it get all sticking up. You get a tiny bit of it like that. Flip over whatever it is you're gluing. Remember, just a dot, not a lot. Looks like that person had their name on it at least, but they forgot their section. That or they just didn't want it. I don't know. And with paste, you really don't want to use a lot because it gets kind of gross if you use too much. Just a little bit. Stick it down. Boy, that is an angry looking sky too. I'm going to stick this down next. Looks like I've only been working for 6 minutes and I'm almost done with my collage. Mixed media art, because it's painting and collage. The paper was painted. Now I'm using collage. And I'm using a little bit of drawing skills also, because I use those texture plates and some drawing tools like the color sticks. Later on I might go put more detail in over a drawing studio or painting studio, we'll see. Put this grass down. If you still see the paste, if it's so thick that you see it, then you're probably using too much. And remember to kind of smooth it out in the jar. And stick this down at the bottom here. So it's a pretty cool, fun way to use those paintings that you thought you did a terrible job on, maybe. You just had kind of a mush fest of a painting. Grab your mush painting, the one that you turned brown or some weird color, or the one that just looks like a big scribble. If you want, you could even grab one on the Lost Art wall, but ask me first just in case it hasn't been there very long. And it's a challenge. Make some art out of the art that you didn't think you liked. Try out mixed media, combining different kinds of art. That's pretty cool. And if I want, I could even get fancy, maybe add a little highlight to my grizzly to make him stand out. I can put this under here and grab my color stick. And it makes it look like maybe there's a little golden light on the grizzly. I have to work quickly before it gets stuck. There, makes him stand out a little bit better.